Hi. Sup, yo? I changed to Horde. No, I'm just kidding. The character I was playing on Alliance, that one kinda died. Not permanently, but I decided a change of pace was necessary. So here we are, changing the pace. So I'm playing Horde for a while. We'll see how that goes. And we'll eventually come back to our gnome friend and all the resources that the Alliance on this server have to offer. But for now, we're chilling out. With a new character. Feels good, don't it? Feels good to start over every now and then. We're not playing hardcore, we're just branching out. Really now. Okay, better. Sometimes I forget the control I put in for a thing and I click a button. It's to be expected. Wait, I already did that. What the hell's wrong with you? Rested XP being weird sometime. Alright. Man, just don't die to the water. Because I don't have the unending breath yet. it to be slight so we're not diving in. Anyway. Yeah, we don't need any of that shit. As long as we're breathing. Alright. So, how are we over here? Nothing. Okay. I gotta be looking for eggs. I didn't make this wand myself. I bought it with my bank alt's money. I hope that's cool with everybody. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm no purist. I ain't doing hardcore. No solo self-found. I never do that. I just swap characters and call it frickin' semi-hardcore when it's not semi-anything. I ain't a doctor, I just play one on TV. Except I don't even play a doctor on TV, I play a fucking nurse, more or less, if you get the analogy. Hell, I don't even play a nurse on TV, I play a elderly caregiver on TV. That's it. I ain't trained. I ain't got a license. I don't need one. I just help the elderly. That's it. And by elderly, I mean my own dumb ass. I help my own dumb ass get through some kind of challenge on World of Warcraft. Even though it's probably the most tame challenge you've ever heard. Where you don't lose anything permanently. You just forego playing a single character for a while until you've touched on other characters. That's it. And by touched on, I mean play until it dies. Now, as I started with Warlock, it's probably going to be significantly harder on others. For me. Because I love Warlock. Warlock has so many tools for staying alive. And totally embarrassing foes. Not all those tools will exist on other characters. And other tools will take their place. Other more incomplete tools. But I will do my best. And then I'll probably be back to Warlocks whenever they fail. Whenever they fail enough times in consecutive order. Where are my cats? So I can slaughter them all. Terrible thing to say. But hey, it is what I'm doing in the game. And only in the game. Mostly I just love fucking around. And finding out. Finding out that I fucked around. And led myself to a regret. At least slightly. Without permanent damage to my dumbass and my progress. Because I don't like permanently damaging my progress by putting myself in a situation where I have to delete the character I've worked hours and hours on. Who does that? Who the fuck even likes doing that? Tell me. I'm all ears. Who actually likes going through those motions? I don't. I pretended to for a while, thinking, oh, it just has more meaning when it's permanent. I know. Has the meaning of a real fucking life. We don't want our games to be real, do we? I don't think we do. I don't think our games want us to be reminded that everyone will die and everything will crumble in time. No. No. We want our games to be fun. And that doesn't sound like fun to me. So here I am trying something else that I made up to be a slight uptick in challenge from just casually playing World of Warcraft every day. Where I do my best not to die. That's number one. But when I do die, not if, when, I just swap to an alt and continue playing from their perspective, more or less. And I'm not mainlining one faction. I'm mainlining several... Well, I'm not mainlining anything. I'm just fucking playing between the factions on one server. Kind of loving it. Because game is not made of one perspective, right? Game is made of multiple perspectives. And I just want to showcase all of them over the course of a given week, maybe. I don't know. We do what we want. So anyway, this is still Monday, Memorial Day, 2025. So I'm still counting this as day one of awesome for this character. In fact, I should probably track that. But I'll wait until after stream for that. Because this is the first time I've transitioned into a new character in the streams of this quote-unquote challenge that is really not hard. And well within the design limitations of the base game. Unlike hardcore, which was never designed with permanent death involved. No. I'll just kick that guy's ass or give it a help, you know. There you go. I was thinking about it, thinking about leaving you. But, hey, death ain't permanent here, so it really doesn't matter if I do or don't. I'm not saving a life if I help, because this is not a permadeath server. I'm just playing with the assumption that graveyards are too spooky 5me. And anytime I go to one, I will quit out of the game shortly after. Because I don't want to do that again, right? So I swap to a different character and hope things go better this time, right? In a different faction, and all those trimmings, you know, details, so to speak. So yeah, we're making it happen in a weird kind of way that most people don't really care to understand. Or probably want to participate in, because fuck them. Fuck being popular. I just want to do me. Man. That's like your opinion, man. I'm not here to take your opinion as fact. In fact, I'm not really responding to any particular person on this matter. I'm just voicing crap that floats into my head. Because that's what you do when you have 0 viewers. I don't announce my streams. I'm just kind of underground, you know? I don't really give a shit. I don't really give a shit about promoting myself. I just do what I want to do, and then have fun with it. Nobody has to stream to be popular. Some people want to, but they don't have to. It's not my job to worry about who the fuck likes me. Who the fuck doesn't like me? You know? I mean, number go up is fun. I'll tell you that. I like numbers going up. Who doesn't? So I'll just let number go up and say cool. And not worry about number going up more or less. Voodoo, we need another voodoo troll. Or 3. Or 6. Voodoo! That you do so well! Okay. And we need one more hexed. So prioritize the voodoo. No. I don't want to interfere in anybody's business unless I absolutely want to. Unless there are going to be consequences if I don't, right? Because I hate consequences in my video games. Consequences remind me of real life. And I don't like being reminded that the real life exists. Right? Same thing with fucking this whole challenge idea. Hell, you could make up your own damn challenge and not really give a fuck. Yeah, you. Sitting on the couch. Challenge yourself in the way that makes you feel good and prudent and not at all forced into a dichotomy of who's bad at video game. You can do it, I believe in you. Whatever it is. Who said you had to fail? Who said that you have to have the risk of failure in a video game that might as well be single player? Nobody. All for the judgment of your peers? Look. Judgment is out there already. You don't need more judgment in your life. Believe me. I don't. Let the haters say what they want. They don't understand what you want. And what you want is paramount in this life. Don't let them tell you what you want. Unless you're lost. And then you can let them tell you. But if you're not lost and you know what you want, just follow what you want. Hell, and later you could try what they want for you. See if it's actually what you want. And if it isn't, just leave it. Nobody needs to define themselves by one thing. Nobody needs to be defined, ever. We're all just little specks of meat dust clinging to a rock flung through the heavens. Nobody needs to have a purpose. We may want to have one, but nobody needs a purpose. Otherwise, a purpose would have been given to us already, and we would know it. We would just innately know our purpose. Every single one of us. But no, many of us wander through life. Disillusioned. Clinging to the rock that is flung through the heavens. I know that many of us are lost. And that's okay. Being lost is the natural state of being. Must be lost together, in space, on a rock, flying, any which way, at the whims of the cosmos. Oh. And you can be as trippy or untrippy as you like, or fake profound as you like I do. False profundity. Profundity? That's what I sell. More or less. Let's be fake profound together, if we like. Or if we don't like, we could do something else. You know, as you do. Generally not committing to anything. Or anywhere, or anyone. Let's fail to commit to anything. And anybody. Shall we? Let's be as wishy-washy as we dare. And call it self-discovery. Let's do that. Or we can commit to things and call other people stupid.
Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from...
And not expect anybody to listen when we judge other people.
Thank you, adventurer. The dark spirit...
Right? Right.
You suffer from an ailment. Visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong. I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change. Thank you.
Let's spew utter garbage out of our mouths, expecting to be heard, but never being heard. Let's do that. Because it gives us a perspective. Any perspective on anything. And how we feel about it is completely valid, whatever that feeling is. Yeah? Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go do a thing. Because I feel like doing a thing. Doing a weird thing, specifically. That might not be very popular, but I don't really give a shit. And then let's get us a Voidwalker, aka Blueberry in Chief. God, I love my blueberries. I prefer strawberries, but blueberries are cool. Blueberries are very cool. I'm not really talking about the in-game character anymore, am I? Talking about real-life fruit. Strawberries are good. I like strawberries. Blueberries are also good, but I prefer strawberries. I wish I could turn my Voidwalker into a strawberry. That would be nice. Just turn him red. Slight tinge of red. So he's a strawberry and not a blueberry. That'd be interesting. But no, he wants to be blue. He wants to be some shade of purple, which is tangential to blue. And that's okay. He bees what he wants to be. Right? And we'll get him later. Once I get up to level 10. As is the tradition of a video game. From mid 2000s that I am playing right now. Why doesn't my imp have more magicka? Mana. Sorry, I've got Oblivion Brain. Still, from burning out on Oblivion. It's all magicka to me. Might as well be. They're both video games, right? Neither one is a religion in their own right, right? Some would disagree. Some would call World of Warcraft real life, ironically. I don't care about those people. I don't think anybody did. It's kind of why they try to be insufferable by calling this real life. Because it ain't. It ain't real life. They know it. Everybody knows it. They just want to joke around, get attention from random ass people on the internet that, well, more or less should not pay attention to them in particular. I mean, it's one hell of a game, though. I give them that. It was very expansive, very big, very empty most of the time. Then again, most big, empty, not empty games are like that, so understandable. Alright, let's get me a Voidwalker if I can. And keep converting the linen to bolts of linen cloth. Because I think that's the ticket to full-blown success. Is AIDS success? No. No, I don't think so. Never mind. I'm being weird. Ignore me if it pleases you.
What do you... Your recovery mission was a success, adventurer. I will see to it that these tools get to Orgrimmar with the next caravan. Nicely done.
Oh, good. I'm being weird again.
You might be weak, but at least you're not clumsy, adventurer. Here, take this and get out of my way.
Faintly glowing skull and real sticky glue. Right. About that. I did that. Grimoire or Firebolt? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude. When are you gonna leave me alone? Cause leave me the fuck alone. I already have it. He already knows it. Can't you detect that? So stupid. Anyway. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. We don't need this many, and they're kind of shit. And my throat's weird at the moment. Oh, water. The water is good. Well, it's good enough. Not the greatest water in the world. Not the best tasting. But it works. Damn. God, I love Castlevania songs. They're so jaunty and nefarious. Jaunty while being nefarious. Well, at least the remixes are like that. I don't know if the actual ones are. I haven't really played a Castlevania game. I like the music though. Scroll. Let's go. Screw holding on to that shit. Something smells good. Use it or lose it. I hate that you do that. Resist my spells. Wholesale. Da 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 da. Never played RuneScape, but I always liked this song. This song is pretty dope. Alright, we're done here. I think. Or not. I don't know. Except winds in the desert. Okay. We're level 10, motherfucker. And that means we go somewhere. Right? Yeah, I just want to go back, train, question marks, profit. See if they've got a breadcrumb quest for me to go to Orgrimmar. Easy thing to turn in. You know how it is. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Ma'am, sir. I'm confused. Ignore me misgendering a character. Because they don't exist. They aren't real. Well, they may exist, but they're not real.
You know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to be adventurer.
So, yeah, I know enough to be dangerous. So why you fucking with me? Anyway, we got Drain Soul. Macro, drain, here. We can put this somewhere else, like here. And then, what was I doing? I was doing this. Yeah, that's the rank 2, right? Yeah, it automatically swaps things out. Good, good. We need a shard. Forget exactly where I put it on my other character. But it doesn't exactly matter. As long as we get the results we want. And I am going that away to beeline it over to my class quest for the right reasons, among other things. What was it? Oh, right, I was doing this. Cool. I don't get to make bags until 40, right? Maybe? We'll figure it out. Oh, glorious gourd. So anyway, I took a nap until 5 p.m. All the way from 2 p.m. So I'm feeling extra jazzed right now. So jazzed. Absolutely jazzed. I am jazztastic. And an old person. Don't at me. 37 is old. When you're fat. Which I am also fat.
Gazlo's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things have been going good except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? The last shipment, they promised it'd get through, was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of... Where was it? Razorwind Canyon. I gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls.
Tell you what, that guy doesn't know what the fuck he wants. And you can hear it in his voice. Doesn't know what the fuck he wants in life. Boy. Now I'm pretty sure the route would actually take me to places that get my Voidwalker eventually, but I want it earlier than that. For obvious reasons. It is a key part of my strategy. My strategy not to die.
Would you rather trust your goods with a goblin?
No. I think you're okay. I think you're untrustworthy enough. Thank you. I would trust my items less with a goblin than with you. But you, I still don't trust very much. Have a good day, fellow countrymen of dirt wallows. Dirt wallowing friend. I swear to God, this whole faction is just primitive to a fault in many ways. This is definitely the Unga Bunga faction. And basically, I think that was the intent. So, yeah. Good for us. Tell me how to get my boy walker.
Warlocks remain. We risk much, but the risks are warranted. You must quickly reach maturity in your ability if you are to be of use to the Horde and to the War Chief. It is time that you learned a new summoning spell. First, you must recover the Tablet of Verga, which was stolen by Warlocks of the Burning Blade, and is now kept at their lair in Skull Rock to the east of the city. With the tablet, I will show you the runes necessary to summoning a Voidwalker.
Cool story, bro. Fine, we'll do the guide. Skull Rock is some special kind of fucked up that I really don't want to take on right now at this moment. And I forgot if it was that or some other area. Couldn't rightly remember. Mini break incoming. I'm cruising right for a bonfire. Oh no. Who gives a fuck? Imagine if half of the if the whole center part up to half of the screen were covered in a gray fog for 30 seconds. That's basically the break timers that pop up on my screen every now and then. And by every now and then, I mean every hour. That is what I'm dealing with every time I say mini break incoming, long break incoming. Long breaks are 2 minutes long. So I try to leave those to the 3-hour mark, if at all possible. So yeah, they're a bit annoying, but they're not entirely unwelcome. They force me to look away from the screen, rest my eyes, rest my whatever, do a stretch, that kind of thing. Be human and remain human. As opposed to couch potato. Couch and or desk potato. I prefer being a desk potato to being a couch potato because on the couch I can't really do anything but watch a thing happen. I like doing things with my hands. At the very least, I like doing things with my hands. I like doing other things too. It's just the things with my hands are more easy to do of late. I have to put in effort to get out of my chair. Because I am a really heavy desk potato. As far as potatoes go. As far as a human goes, I'm kind of mid-range for weight. Although that's easily changing as time goes on because everybody else is getting heavier. So I'm not quite the heaviest you've ever seen. £300 is £300. Just so you know. I wasn't always this way. I remember as a kid I would sprint full bore through an Office Max because my mom was looking for furniture or something. Them's was the days before video games fully took over my life. Now I'm all about video games. As sad as that may sound, but video games are cool. I like cool, so I gravitate to cool, and that means video games. Video games let me think, what if my reality were not actually as brutal as it tends to be? And voila, video games. More importantly, not as brutally academic as it was, which it is not anymore. It's more about crushing boredom now. I'd love to have a full-time job that isn't this. But at this point, I'm pretty much relegated to desk jobs, which are basically this,
Hey, now isn't that just
but with significantly more boredom.
supplies back for us? That's great. I'll be able to get back to work just as soon as I can find someone to haul these sacks for me. Gazlo told me once, Reslak, there's one thing you need to know in life, and that's if you want something done well, do it yourself. I can't deal with losing all our caravans, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands. Dry Gulch Ravine lies through the eastern part of Razorwind Canyon. If we kill all the harpies there, the routes will be safe. Of course, there was one other thing that Gazlovi taught me, and that's you can get anything done for a price. So going to help me out, adventurer?
Really, you want me to do this right now? Unless you are in a group of at least 2. Really? I could do this with a Voidwalker and be in good stead. Let me get a Voidwalker. Walk me through that, and then we'll be fine. All right. And here is where we will use these CC items that I've been collecting. No doubt. Mostly to keep the Voidwalkers off my dumb ass. while I deal with their casters. So this is probably going to go poorly. Unless someone swept through with reckless abandon in the past. In the recent past. Which, not all that likely, because they don't really need this, whoever they are. Unless they're going to do RFC. And then they do have a quest to do part of here. Hold on. Something doesn't feel right. He's working on it. We can work on it together. I'll take care of the Void Walker. What? He's not really in it for the Void Walker, but he's here. That is absolutely fine. Yes. Oh, thank you. Food from the heavens. Okay, let's glue that bitch. Ah, shit. Yeah, we're cooked. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Okay. I'm waiting for the glue to reset. Look at that bubble boy. Ain't he majestic? Don't you want one of your very own? I do. Okay, where is this? Specifically? Is it this side or the other side? Can't remember. It's been so long. Maybe we go this way. Because these guys are easier than the fucking Voidwalker bitches. We can easily farm these while we figure out what the fuck. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Let's get skedaddle. Okay. Don't worry. In most situations, we could just run with no cause of shame. No cause for shame at all. That said, this guy is a nuisance. Get the good damage on, and then take down the other. Not doing too great, but not doing too bad either. Although there are many more than 10 Voidwalkers in this place. Also, I'm pretty sure we need to go this way. Hello, sir, ma'am. Ma'am, sir. I can't tell either way. I'll take it. I'll take the help. I'm going deep, deep. Well, yeah. Best of luck to you, man. Ma'am. Man, ma'am. Man, ma'am. Shit. No, I should skedaddle. Because my imp's already dead. So there isn't really a safety net there to help me do things. Also, things are respawning, not great. Thank God. Alright. Good God. Just need my Voidwalker, and everything will be good. What are you doing? Why were you going that way? Fuck. I'll pull some off, you know. I don't know where you were going. It was not the way I was going. And I needed to go that way. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to fight the thing that has my stuff. What you doing? Just head off in a direction and not see if I'm following you. That's for sure. Of course, she probably feels the same. Thinks I'm a dumbass. Okay, seriously, where specifically is this guy? Like, is he at the top or at the bottom of that ridge? What is this? Creature of the Void? Creature of the Void. Tablet of Virga. Burning Blade Stash. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, it's on top of a ridge, because you see the pools behind it. So, actually, yes, we need to go the hard way. And not the easy way. And the easy way actually is pretty hard. I don't know. Okay, hold on. This one. It works. It just works. Of course, now we gotta deal with it. Krusty Krab pizza. Yes. Is this the Krusty Krab? If they don't respond with, no, this is Patrick. Yes. Perfect. Someone understood the assignment. Finally, a guild I am proud of. I think I'll like it here. So silly. I love it. Fuck. How do I make this work? in a way that won't get me killed in the future of my existence. Go away for a little bit. Well, Imp's dead. That's fine. Yeah, get the hell out of there. Or not. We're fine. The grill is hot. Welcome to the Krusty Krab. Well, we found home. We found our new home in this hostile place. Jesus Christmas. Thinking I should dot this guy and then let him run. Because he'll pop eventually, you know. But he'll pull other people along. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. These things happen, unfortunately. Okay, well, I guess we're just doing this and then getting over to a new character again. Because them's the rules. I'm gonna get my Void Walker. Figure out what else, and then, yeah. One way or the other, I am getting that Void Walker. Doesn't matter how many times I have to die, or revive and then die again. I am getting it. Hands down. Can I have friends for this experience? Probably. Will I have friends for this experience? Such things are not likely. Although they are possible. We got a friend. Kind of. Well, we got pretty deep. If he were to leave now, I'd call that understandable. No one person has to babysit my dumbass. Cool. We got another one. 2 red. There. Ugh, thank God. Need him yet, but I could help. I might as well help out. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Invite, please. Thank you. There we go. Woo! Woo! Whee! Whee! We got a thing. Yay, a thing has been get. Oh, jeez.
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lives, and only
Thanks much.
you A young adventurer could go places my agents could not, could learn the truth, could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
Everything else is a bonus. My God, he's there again. Okay. Come on. Hyperspawns are the worst. Oof. By the way, shaman color used to be pink. Same with paladin. But it's blue in the modern context now. Rend will drop. Don't care. Because I am in no position for Rend. Lieutenant's insignia. Thank you, sir. You're a saint. My mana pool is so trash. On this character, in comparison to my gnome, for obvious reasons. Because this one doesn't have the scaling at 2%, or was it 5%? 5% intelligence buff. Oh, never mind. He's fine. Are you ready, kids? God, this whole guild is just a meme storm. A meme storm. I love it. My favorite kind of storm. We got him. Don't you worry. Thank you, sir. Chain. Agreed. Good job. Yeah, we got this. Effectively, I have 2 mana pools. The one that will kill me if it's drained, and the other that will not. That's basically a warlock for you. Falling into the pool. I'll greet that. Ooh, I need that. Hold up. I need this to get out of here, so I can get this. Got the insignia. Alright, you want it. Good, good, good. We good, boy. We damn good. Yay, GTFO time. Oh, thank God. You are a saint. I'll just leave. Make him a friend, too. Would have been harder solo for both of us. Damn right. Anyway, socials. Let's add him on to be a friend. Friend-shaped man. Oh, thank God. Alright, we got him. Got our Voidwalker plus an extra quest or two. I've got Chinese I want to eat. And a death to be punished after I turn in some things. And then I bench this character, and then we figure out what character to do next stream, I guess. Because, well, I don't know about next stream. I could probably get them started today.
Tell me what you want and make it quick.
Yeah, going in like that was a bit foolhardy. But we got him.
For the horde. I guarantee this bank's security with my own blood. Is that good enough for you?
Yes. That is good for me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
With a goblin.
Food is good. Food is very good. Nah, I'm good.
I will teach you what I can.
Yeah, linen bag, 45. Okay, well, we'll keep going through the linen mill, you know. We could buy linen pretty cheaply here, because it is available at pretty cheap price, from what I've scanned.
You know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to me, adventurer.
Good. I hope you inflicted some other losses on the Burning Blade when you went to retrieve this.
Yes.
A source of great annoyance for the war chief, and a great blight upon warlocks as a whole. Now observe the tablet of Verga, for it contains the glyphs you will need for the summoning. Take them to the circle in Niru Fireblade's tent on the other side of the cavern. There you will be able to call for the Voidwalker. You must defeat it using whatever physical and magical means you have at your disposal. When this is completed, return to me with the glyphs of summoning, and I will demonstrate how you may bind the creature to your will.
Where?
The voice you heard mentioned my name. I'm known for hunting down enemies of our war chief, but ... it is strange that I was singled out. Stranger still that the Burning Blade cultists from whom you recovered this pendant have a name so close to my own. I must study this pendant. I must study and must ponder the meaning of its message. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, adventurer. You have done your people a great service.
The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. The Searing Blade, for instance, who make their home in Ragefire Chasm, secretly attempting to subvert innocent members of the horde. If they are to be stopped, a fourth, Taragaman, the Hungerer. Kill him, and his heart will appease Thrall.
Okay. Narrow Fireblade, right? What was this? We just have to right-click on a spot, right? Or at least there should be a rune on the floor.
Listen closely to what you are told, and do not quickly trust or distrust. For even friends serve their own ends, adventurer.
Summoning
Our
circle.
great war chief knows this, and to prove that there are warlocks within the Horde who do not wish to destroy it from within, or gain control over it, I have volunteered to aid our young leader in any way I can.
Where dis bitch? Where dis rune? I can't remember. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. He said Fireblade, right? I'm not imagining things. Am I? But he has no rune on the floor. I'm annoyed. Does it have to respawn? I can't remember. The binding. Do the Horde version. Succubus. For succubus. Even though it's probably the same damn thing. Voidwalker. Summon Voidwalker. Shut up. You will struggle through with my ad blocker and like it. Mini break incoming. This one? No, not that one. It's this one. It's the one in Orgrimmar. Right. Okay, I probably fucked up. The guide probably wants me to do the one in Undercity, because I think that one's significantly easier to get a hold of. And you don't have to go to Skull Rock to do it. Yeah, it's supposed to be around here. I don't get it. Maybe I should just try using it in that area and make it happen. No, it's not here. Okay, seriously, what am I supposed to do?
Now observe the tablet of Verga, for it contains the glyphs you will need for the summoning. Take them to the circle in Niru Fireblade's tent on the other side of the cavern. There you will be able to call for the Voidwalker. You must defeat it using whatever physical and magical means you have at your disposal. When this is completed, return to me with the glyphs of summoning, and I will demonstrate how you may bind the creature to your will.
Yeah, seriously, I don't... Yeah, it's here. It's supposed to be here. Why is it not here? Dude, you're supposed to do your job. Fuck. Could it be above? I doubt that would be a thing. What the fuck? Does it not appear unless you're a certain level? That is higher than the quest that is given? That makes no sense. Fuck. I ain't got it. I don't know why I ain't got it. Slaying the beast. Do I have to abandon this quest? Because that'd be fine. Is it like a phasing thing? Confused. I'm supposed to go to his tent. Names it specifically.
The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. Infants who make their home in Ragefire Chasm, secretly attempting to convert innocent members of the Horde. If they are to be stopped, then their leader must be slain. A Felguard named Taragamon, the Hungerer. Kill him and his heart will appease Thrall, of this I'm sure.
Maybe I should try abandoning this quest, picking it back up, and then see if it appears then.
Now observe the tablet of Vergo, for it contains the glyphs you will need for the summoning. Take them to the circle in Niru Fireblade's tent on the other side of the cavern. There you will be able to call for the Voidwalker. You must defeat it using whatever physical and magical means you have at your disposal. When this is completed, return to me with the glyphs of summoning, and I will demonstrate how you may bind the creature to your will.
Yeah, I don't know. Where the fuck is the symbol? Where the fuck is the symbol? Supposed to be a symbol here. Do I throw it in the fire? No. Alright, let's try turning it off and turning it back on again, okay? So stupid. The fuck is this? I swear I'm in the right tent. What do? Ugh. Good fucking God, man. Okay, how about we just shut the game down, then come back? Still not there. What the fuck, man? Do I have to go to Undercity? Still? Or is this fucking... What the fuck is this? Quite confused. There isn't a circle outside or inside. And Niru's just here chilling. The fuck? Okay, hold on. World of Warcraft anniversary. Orgrimmar, the Binding. Orgrimmar, the Binding, no circle. Because I know what it's supposed to look like. Let's go to Wowpedia, see if there's like a bug thing going. Warlock Quest, Exiles Reach? No. No. Classic. Classic. Thank you. Training, Introduction, no. Summon Imp, no. Summon Voidwalker. Orgrimmar, Creature of the Void, the Binding. Okay. It's been removed in Kata. Uh-huh. da, da, da. Ba, ba, da. Na, 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 na. Da, da, da. Near a fireblade. Okay, no, that's not the version I want. Yeah, I've got nothing. Or am I going crazy? Weird. Fuck. I mean, it's a wild, frickin' long shot, but fuck 'em. I'm grasping at straws here. Weird day. I was thinking to myself, how am I going to stretch this to an hour? Well, game did it for me. I don't know, man. Shit's weird, man. I am absolutely certain that it's supposed to appear in that tent, but for some reason, it just isn't there. Could have given me the wrong quest, you know? But that doesn't explain the quest text being fine, being the correct quest text here. So this is probably a wild goose chase. Yeah, I don't know. Well, if this fails, then I'll probably just have to do that whole thing over the Undercity instead. Because I know that that quest is easier and has always worked for me in the past. Even on an orc. But, well, I'll probably do that today, if I must. But that'll be another part to the VOD of its own. Because I want my goddamn Void Walker. Give me my goddamn Void Walker. Ugh. I don't think I want to jump. I don't like jumping. Not if it's obviously to my death. But on the other hand, fuck it. I've already cashed that check when I decided to go in Skull Rock for my Void Walker.
How may I be of service?
Alright, now I can't remember exactly they are. Alchemy could be the Apothecarium, or it could be the some other place. Hmm. Could be here. Priest trainer. I don't know about that, actually. Magic quarter, most likely. Alright, I might need to, oh, well, here's a circle. It isn't the circle, I don't think, because you click on it to make it happen. So, no. So that one doesn't work. I'm thinking abandon. This time, try at the warlocks back here.
Through rigorous retraining, I have had to break many students of all they had previously learned so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes increasingly difficult to perform each time it is done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly
It's not available here.
Do you desire that I break you of the talents you have learned?
You know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to be adventurer.
Okay, I think there's a prerequisite for this. So let's go check that one out instead. Looking for the one that takes place in Undercity. Hoggar summons. Okay, yeah. So we need to go outside. But that about does it for... Well, you know what? How about we just keep rolling? Let's just keep rolling. Just keep rolling until this works. Till I can actually get my Voidwalker. Shouldn't need to do another quest line other than the one that I'm targeting, so... So yeah, things are not exactly as planned during any of my playthroughs. I go off, do what I want, come back, realize that something went wrong while I was doing what I want. Come back, finally do the thing I should have done all along. Experience a bug or a crash or something. Come back, everything is fine again. Do the fucking thing. At long last. That's how it goes. And by the way, I did turn off, well, I didn't turn off, I uninstalled the Twitch emotes add-on because it was converting text that didn't need conversion. And I hate that. Okay, where's the warlock? Up here? Maybe not that. This one. Yeah.
Adventurer, I just received word from Karen that he would like to see you for further training. You should be proud of yourself, Adventurer. It's not every day personally sees fit to instruct a young warlock. You'll be able to find him in the magic quarter of the Undercity, near the Temple of the Damned.
Yep. Then I gotta do a thing for him. Maybe it's because I didn't get the summons. From the Orc Warlock to go talk to the other Orc Warlock at the city. And that's why the summoning circle didn't appear. Well, if I know. But I'm doing this one now. What I should have done all along. Shouldn't take too long now. This will probably be the last thing I do on this character for a while, as I cycle through other characters, because I already fucked up on this one. Killing her in a horrible accident of my own making. And although this is not hardcore, this is my way of making things a little more varied and interesting. So if a character dies and goes to the graveyard, I will consider swapping characters. And bench the one that died. Simple enough, yeah. So we're going to be moving on to another Alliance character, but one that I will select at random. But it's probably too late for that tonight, unless I mute my mic and just plow through. We'll figure it out. I at least want to do 3 hours of the new character, first time that they're activated. So, yeah, there's that.
Good. I see Ageron managed to find you, adventurer. Let us waste little time with small talk and pleasantries and focus on your training. There is still much you have to learn.
The fuck? I am supremely confused. Supremely.
Through rigorous retraining, I have had to break many students of all they had previously learned so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes increasingly difficult to perform each time it is done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly expensive with each retraining. Do you desire that I break the talents you have learned?
What the fuck? I'm past level 10. Should be able to get this. Well, okay, what gives? Starting to think that there's a co-requisite somewhere I'm not readily knowing anything about. Let's go back to Razor Hill. I don't want to start this character over again. Because it's annoying to do. I might have to. I don't know.
You know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to be adventurer.
I don't get it. I think I'll just chalk this up to a questing snafu of some kind and attempt to raise a GM ticket about it, because holy shit, dude. All that fucking work. I'm annoyed. I am significantly annoyed. To the point where I just want to get on with something else. Could be related to layering. For all I know. And I can't freely transition layers, is the thing. Maybe I should try turning off all my add-ons and see if that helps anything. It could. It's not very likely to help, but it could help. Cool, but I already had it. Well, for now, we should probably just go back, get the quest again. Maybe I should talk to other people. Turn in other quests. Yeah, I got nothing. I got no other ideas.
Now observe the tablet of Verga, for it contains the glyphs you will need for the summoning. Take them to the circle in Niru Fireblade's tent on the other side of the cavern. There you will be able to call for the Voidwalker. You must defeat it using whatever physical and magical means you have at your disposal. When this is completed, return to me with the glyphs of summoning, and I will demonstrate how you may bind the creature to your
No.
will.
Nothing. Fuck my life. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't care. supposed to be here. Ah! Supposed to be right fucking here. Yeah, I bet he's wondering where the fuck it is. Because he needs it for succubus or fell stalker or something. He needs it. Do I have to go to the Barrens? Please tell me I don't have to go to the Barrens. Okay. How about we try turning in some quests and then come back? Okay? That way, hopefully, we'll be put on the right phase with the thing. Because I don't know. I don't know. Also, I should try entering the instance right next door, coming back out. See if that fixes anything. It's annoying. It's not like zoning elsewhere has fixed this at all.
Countless times I urged the war chief not to trust the humans, but personal pride is not what is at stake here. You have served the Horde honorably, young adventurer. Now, excuse me, I must counsel Thrall on these matters at once.
Good, adventurer. The spirits be praised. Perhaps you are the one who will finally put my greatest fears to rest. Who would suspect someone so young and so brave would rise up and champion our cause? You remind me of myself when I was younger. I will ensure that you are justly rewarded for your efforts. If we both survive the coming storm, but there is time for more praise later. You've not accomplished anything in comparison to what you will face, but this is a good start.
Now, let us see if this insignia you found is worth the effort. There is a warlock within the city who believes he has my trust. He does not know that I realize where his true loyalties lie. He is in fact the leader of the Burning Blade. But do not rush off to do battle with him. He has a purpose, and we shall use him against our enemies. Take this insignia to him, in the Cleft of Shadow, here in Orgrimmar. Speak to him, and see if he believes you are one of his own. Then return to me here.
Okay, yeah. This might be...
Ah, one of our own. It is good to see our numbers are growing so rapidly that I can no longer keep track of the faces of our members. That fool Thrall thinks I am working hard to cleanse the image of warlocks and prove we are his servants. Idiot. The Burning Legion will make ash of this entire world after it drains it completely.
Naive fool! The Burning Blade is the Shadow Council. There are many cults and organizations under the Council's rule, but all of them are just extensions of their will.
I may lead the Burning Blade, but I am still just as much a pawn to the Council as you are to me. Look at the Searing Blade. Most of them think they are becoming the next rising group of powerful warlocks, that they will replace the Shadow Council.
Okay. Sure. So that might put things in the right phase for me getting my Voidwalker. Who knows? Hidden enemies, man. It's always hidden enemies, isn't it?
All members of the Horde are equal in my eyes, adventurer. We have all suffered many burdens, and if it were not for wisdom and honor, then we would be no better than the Scourge or my people, while our blood was tainted by the demon Manaroth. It is your duty to aid the Horde and to defend our way of life. But it is also your duty to know when quarter and compassion should be given to friend and foe alike. Understand this well. This is the new Horde, not some demon-spawned army who lack free will. Excellent, most excellent adventurer. What you have done this day is only the first step in a much broader foundation. A foundation that we will build the destruction of the Shadow Council on, once and for all. Tell me all he said, and leave not one word out. It may be more important than you realize.
Leaders of the Searing Blade. This concerns me most. If they are the ones of value to Niru, then those are who we must target first. This satyr, Basilon and the other Niru mentioned, what was he? A warlock? Must be slain. Return to the Cleft of Shadow and enter Ragefire Chasm, adventurer. Find these two leaders of the Searing Blade and kill them. But be careful not to let Niru know it was you who did this. You must retain your identity as one of his sisters in arms.
God damn it. Let's head in there. And then head back out. Nope. Still not there. Where the fuck is the circle? I'm annoyed.
For the Horde.
Through rigorous retraining, I have had to break many students of all they had previously learned so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes increasingly difficult to perform each time it is done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly expensive with each retraining. Do you desire that I break you of the talents you have learned?
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
Long break incoming. I'm at a loss. Let's see. Bug. Alright, hold on. Stumbled into a bug. We'll need as much information as possible. List specific steps which lead to the problem. Include any relevant character names, NPCs, locations. programmer. Is that the right fucking thing? Yeah, that's one. Not appear at all. Please help me progress. Yeah. I need to open a ticket. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I am going to struggle through and hopefully get a GM on this eventually. And then I will be back from the break to start my next character. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you want to see more of things like this. And I'll keep doing it. As always, more to come after this break. BRB.